in our work, we always work with relating a lot, and the connection between male and female, or you and another being. And now with the situation that we have with the COVID, and we having to work online, this has been quite a challenge for us, because usually we just take individuals in, and slowly we create a space of deep intimacy. And so we decided, when we first started saying how we're gonna work online, how can we do Tantra online? So we thought, okay, we do it with a partner, that people need a partner. But there is a huge majority out there who don't have a partner in this moment. And this is the real situation. They're actually suffering with it, because all the ways that you usually met people or made contact are very reduced right now. So they are there alone saying, oh my God, now what? You know, how can I get nourished?
So yesterday we had a little meeting, and we came up with the idea to offer something for individuals, you know, you by yourself, with yourself, preparing in yourself the ground to later on meet somebody.
Yes, because in a way, the work is about you. But of course, this need that we have as human beings of touch, of coming close, of feeling a sense of connection through the body is very important. But we were thinking, how can we deepen the meditation in order that you can start to feel the flow of life while you are alone? And it's our challenge right now, how to present this in a way that you can really benefit from it.
There's many things you can do by yourself that take you in the right direction. One of the most obvious is you can train the space of the heart. You can do that with somebody, but you can do it without anybody in many different ways. You know, you can, for instance, connect your senses to the heart. Having a little walk in the morning, listening to the sound, you know, letting all the sounds enter your ears without selecting which sound you like, which sound you don't like. The whole concert of life happening, and you just let it all pour into your ears, and you imagine that you receive all this in your heart. Or you can walk also. Eyes are soft. You do not stare at anybody in particular. You just walk, and you let all the sights enter through your eyes. Your eyes are feminine, receptive, and you let it all in, and you imagine that all these images enter into your heart. And just to be complete, you can also do that with feelings. You can walk and be aware of everything you feel inside without fighting against anything you feel. You just walk, and again imagining that all these sensations and feelings enter your heart.
So in a way, I feel the work we would present for individuals would have a lot of these elements, would be how to ground these elements so you can practice them, and you can start to benefit from this dimension that the heart opens to you, which is quite mysterious. It's like as if it gives the fairy dust to the moment when the heart is available.
Because many times when we actually meet somebody that we like, we are a little bit in stress, especially in the beginning, not after 10 years of relationship. That goes down a little
You are
bit.
in stress in
You are in a different
way.
kind of stress, maybe.
Yes.
But when you meet a partner and you feel attracted, there is a certain level of stress in many people. They want to prove something to themselves and to the other. And in these moments of stress, it is easy to forget how to be relaxed and present, and how to really receive feelings and what you see and hear. So we need to practice this. It's almost like one learning step after another. So the first learning step, learn this by yourself, and when you're really, really proficient at it, and you meet somebody, it will happen naturally because your body will remember.
And that is actually a lot of the work of Tantra we do is to create this space and this receptivity in you, in your body, in order that you can really meet the other without all these ideas, without your mind creating all kinds of issues for you.
Without evaluating your performance, without judging what the other person says, without judging yourself. You just come together and you are present and aware of whatever is happening in this moment, without the need to comment mentally on it. You're just there. Life is like, wow, it's like, what is this? It's because usually we don't look like this, we don't hear like this. Usually when we see something, when we hear something, immediately we activate the mind and think about what we see and what we feel and why we feel it and how we should feel. But in a moment of presence, we are just there. Everything happens, everything happens, everything happens. And the other is there, and it becomes a magic moment. Like right now, the birds are there, the shadows are moving with the wind. The wind is on my skin. There is a distant noise of cars passing by. And I don't really need to do anything about anything. And if you could take this space into a meeting with your beloved, you will feel a clear difference from how you probably usually meet. And that we can train.
So in a way, we could say that Tantra starts in you. And without this element of the ability to feel, the ability to be in the present moment, there is no Tantra actually. There might be some techniques that you can practice, but if you don't have this space, it will be something almost mechanical, and it will be quite limited what you can achieve.
It's as if you have a manual. How do I meet my lover? And you have a technique, and you know, now I need to breathe 3 times this way, and then I need to do this movement and that movement. Your mind is busy just going along the steps, and you forget to just be.
Yeah, and actually we have met quite a few people from some different schools of Tantra, more male schools, where they practice a lot of techniques. And their biggest issue is, how can I get out of my mind, which is controlling all the time and controlling all my techniques, and actually feel and be spontaneous and feel love.
You know, there is nothing wrong with a technique. If you practice it a lot, there will come a moment where your body assimilates it, and it will be just one possibility that comes to you naturally. Once the body assimilates it and you don't need to think about what to do anymore, techniques can be very helpful. It's like playing music. You know, first of all, you need to do the harmonies and everything. And there comes a moment when you know that, and then all of a sudden creativity comes in by itself. But it needs to come in the right moment. And the base for this is the ability to be present. Once you develop in yourself the ability to be present, there is nothing wrong in using certain techniques, but they will not dominate you. They will not keep you mentally busy all the